Hey guys, Joe from Progressive Defense here. Just coming to you today to talk to you about our reality-based martial arts program that's going to be kicking off in January. I've had a couple of questions about what's reality-based martial arts, what's it all about, how does it differ from the Essentials of Self-Protection course you've been promoting. I just want to cover some of the key differences so you understand what the two offerings are. Firstly, the Essentials of Self-Protection course is a short course. It's 6 weeks long. It's really like drinking from a fire hose. We smash in as much info as we can to try and help you in a very short period of time. Really geared towards people that aren't interested in doing ongoing training, who don't have a martial arts background or don't want to have a martial arts skill set. They just want to be safer. That's the Essentials of Self-Protection program. The reality-based martial arts program is much more physical, and it's much more attuned to people that want to have ongoing skill progression, that want to do more of the scenarios, they want to do more physical skills, they want to get better and better as time goes on. So it's a revolving process. There's unlimited development with it in the reality-based martial arts. So it's a short course for the Essentials of Self-Protection. It's an ongoing course for reality-based martial arts. The RBMA program also has more contact, so we do dial up the intensity a lot as your skills develop. Obviously, we can't do that necessarily in a 6-week course because of safety. So once your skills are getting to a good level, we can really dial that up with the reality-based martial arts program. There are gradings and long-term skill progressions which are not part of the Essentials of Self-Protection. We do incorporate elements from different martial arts and combat sports as well. So look, you'll come along to an RBMA course, our RBMA training session, and we might spend half the session doing some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu but applied to the ground or in a reality situation. Or we might do a little bit of Western boxing but applied to bare knuckle fighting for reality, fighting for your life type situation, not just fighting to score points or to win a sporting fight. So we'll look at all those different elements from different skills. But we are still self-defense focused. So we're not really interested in the RBMA program. We're not really targeting having you go and win a sporting tournament, or having you win an MMA fight, or having you go and do spectacular demonstrations and star in the next kung fu super movie. That's not really what we're going for. What we're going for is effectiveness in a real life violent situation where you have to fight for your life. So that's what everything is focused around. So what do we actually cover? Well, we cover all ranges of combat because we have to be realistic. So that includes the weapon range. So we're talking about things like long weapons like baseball bats, cricket bats, swords, even crowbars that have got longer range. Smaller weapons such as edge weapons, so screwdrivers, bottles, knives, etc. That's our weapons range. We then look at the kicking range, so defending against kicks, delivering kicks in a self-defense context. Punching range, so that's anything with hand striking or potentially elbow striking that we borrow from various striking martial arts. Clinch fighting, so clinch fighting incorporates control, throws, takedowns, and shredding from Senshido. And then the ground range, where we deal with immobilization, getting back to your feet, some joint locks and strangles and so on that may be appropriate for various contexts. We also look at improvised weapons. So what can you use that's around you to win or survive in a real violent situation? And we will drill this. A lot of people pay lip service to, look to see if there's something around that you can hit him with. We'll throw things on the ground while you're grappling and see what you do. So we throw that in there as part of our ongoing regular training. We also incorporate elements that are not usually part of training in most other systems, such as multiple attackers. We'll do a drill where it's 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 and see what you do. We'll do a drill that starts with talking, because it's very important that you can verbally de-escalate somebody, but also know when to flick the switch from verbal de-escalation to preemptive physicality so that you're not waiting to get hit, because waiting to get hit is a really bad strategy. We'll also throw in environmental drills, because very rarely does a real attack happen in a nice, pristine environment. Maybe it's too crowded for you to move, maybe there's walls, maybe there's obstacles, maybe you're in a nightclub bathroom and there's all sorts of hazards laying around that you got to worry about. Maybe you've got innocent bystanders about, maybe it's there's moving vehicles around. So we'll deal with all sorts of environmental drills. But the most important thing for you to understand is that even though we deal with this and we do go to a high intensity in these classes, that safety is always paramount. So We won't push you further than you can go safely, and we always provide the right equipment to make sure we can do these drills safely. And lastly, and most importantly, that I really believe that any weekly training, ongoing training, has to be fun. If you can't have a laugh while you're training with us, man, what's the point? Okay, we don't want you to come along to something every week that you're nervous and scared and stressed about. We want you to come along because you can't wait to see your buddies that you train with. We want you to come along because you enjoy the physicality, because you enjoy the exercise, because you enjoy the learning. Really, we want to make sure that every one of our students is having fun every single class. This should be an escape. It should be something that you look forward to. So that's paramount. So to recap, fun, safe, realistic, reliable, responsible. Those are the boxes that we tick with reality-based martial arts. It's a great time. It's ongoing skill progression. You'll build some great social networks. We don't tolerate bullies. We don't tolerate people with poor attitudes. Come along. It's a great group of guys and great group of girls. It's going to be fantastic. They kick off soon. All the details are on www.progressivedefense.com.au. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn as Progressive Defense. All our contact details are up there. Please reach out, get some more information, and I'll see you on a course very soon.